Hello and welcome to the latest Commander Lucosa video for Elite Dangerous, and things are really starting to hot up now. I am currently in Chango Dock in the I Bootis system. I'm not the only one, because the war between the Federation and Eranin is now starting to spread, and it has spread very close to this very station. A high intensity conflict zone is less than 28,000 kilometers away, and a second conflict zone is just 0.1 light seconds, which is around 30,000 kilometers. So very close to Chango Dock. And as this gives me the chance to take on some Federation ships, and I'm assuming quite a few Federation ships, because these two zones are very new. They only appeared today, and I am of course in Federation space, so it's far too much for me to resist. I'm heading out there. This current conflict is having some serious repercussions as far as the economy of I Bootis goes. The prices on everything has pretty much gone up. Demand on most things is now high, particularly in food, and grain, which I carried here, is now up to 195. That's just grain. That is by far the highest I've seen grain sold at, and I've just sold them 228 tons of that, and I sold it for just over 44,000, 24,000 of which was profit. By far the most I've made on grain. So yes, I Bootis is suffering. It makes me wonder what they have in... Well, okay, it hasn't affected them as far as ships goes. They still have a great deal of ships. I wonder how it's affected them as far as outfitting goes, because this used to be a good place to purchase weapons. I wonder if that is still the case. It does seem to still be the case. I don't think I have any real wish to change my current weapons loadout. It's doing pretty good. I wouldn't mind a working point defense turret, but as soon as I put that back on, the game will crash constantly, so that's staying off, I'm afraid. The only other thing to tell you is that there have been a couple more changes. My balance has gone up to just over 5.25 million, and my kills has gone up to 1,090. That's really all you need to see there. Everything else is the same as the last video. Well, if you don't include the first encounters video, anyway. Alright, enough of this waffle. Let's go and kill some Federation bastards. As I say, these two conflict zones are new, so I'm hoping it means there are a lot of ships there.
Engines engaged.
A lot of Federation ships, especially as I am in Federation space. So me turning up in my rather heavily armed Anaconda in Federation space. Get out of the way. Ah, shit, that conflict zone's on the other side of the planet. I'm going to have to move to one side in order to get around the planet before I can actually head in that direction. I have a horrible feeling it's going to say that I can't go, I'm going to have to unlock it. Right, I'm not mass locked. Let's start up the
4,
super
3,
cruise.
2, 1.
Now that is almost certainly the zone. Yeah, that's where I want to go. But I need to be away from the planet before I can get there. Still too close to proximity boundary, that green line. That's where I want to be. It looks like it is right in orbit of this planet, which I assume is the planet Chango. Yes, it is. My speed is so low because I am so close to the planet's gravitational field. So, I mean, it won't take me long to get there anyway, but it will take a bit longer than I would normally like. I wonder if the Empire knows anything about these zones. It's stupid, of course they do. Could well have had something to do with them starting. Still. Weapons set. Faction chosen, which is Eranin. Starting to wonder if anyone was going to show up. Whoa, someone fired a pretty hefty weapon at me.
Target shields offline.
Cobra. There's another capital ship here as well. The annoying thing is this Cobra then must be about the only enemy, smaller enemy vessel that's in the area.
Target destroyed.
I bloody blew him up before I could. Using those missiles. Right, what other ships have we got in the area? That's a dreadnought. What's this? Another Cobra. It's a long way out of
Target
range though.
shields offline.
I want some of you. He's got 3 enemies surrounding him. Obviously it's not just me, you want some of him. Ah, he's running, I've got no chance of catching him up. I'm going back to the dreadnought. This dreadnought looks like it's in bad shape as well. So I'm a Federation dreadnought, and again its hull is down to 6%. The Federation really are not doing too well in this war. It looks like all of the fighters around here are going to be Cobras. That's because there are so many now available. Oh, I think the Cobra, yeah, that I was ready to engage just crashed into his own fucking dreadnought. Prick. Try this one then.
Target shields offline.
If fucker tries to take this one from me, I'm gonna be like seriously pissed off. He's gone around the other side of the... he's running away. I've got no chance of catching him again. He's out of range of everything, even the cannon. fighter. Is he seriously coming back? He is. The trouble is now I am so... well, I can't manoeuvre into position. Yeah, he knows it. Buggered off again. Not going to give up on you so easily, pal.
Target shields online. Target shields offline.
Did I get the kill? No, yes I did.
Target destroyed.
There are now quite a few other ships in the area. Almost certainly all of them going to be Cobras.
Target shields
They're all
offline.
quite a distance away. See if this arsehole is going to be ready for me. Oh, he wasn't ready for that. He's too busy watching the smaller ones up in front of him.
Target shields offline.
Ah, you. He is really winding me up. That's how you deal with them. There's another one. 3 kilometers. He's in range, but how much longer is he going to stay there? He's firing. Is he firing at me? I think he is.
Warning, under attack.
He is.
Target shields offline.
But he stopped once his shields went offline. Oh, this is only a federal fighter. Nothing. He's been
Target
hit by
destroyed.
some kill-stealing fucker. It's supposed to be a high-intensity zone, and half the time the only enemy ship here is this fucking dreadnought. I can blast that all fucking day, but it won't make any difference. No, there's an enemy ship that's in range. He must be getting close to the planet's atmosphere.
Warning, under attack. Target shields offline.
Okay,
Target
cannon
destroyed.
must have hit him. I didn't even see if that was a federal fighter or not. I'm going to have to find out from watching the video. The other drawback is, I've already mentioned this, yeah, I have to go back to Eranin to get my credits cashed in. They're not going to be so keen on me blowing up Federation vessels out here. There's a ship out here. Not giving enough of a signature for me to lock on, which makes me think it could be an enemy. Well, if it is, there are now others in the area which I'm more interested in. An Eagle. Wasn't expecting to see any of them here.
Warning, under attack.
Okay, I'll quite gladly take on an Eagle. They're decent fighters, but they can't repel firepower the magnitude that I have.
Target shields offline.
What's his Harlot 40? He's gone past. I don't think I'm going to be able to get him before some other fucker takes him out. These ships must have
Target shields
better armour.
online.
I don't believe it, he's got it.
Target shields offline.
Some cunt taking the kill from me.
Target destroyed.
Federal fighter. He's not going to be anything.
Under attack. Target destroyed.
He was effortless. Another Eagle. It's out of range of everything now. Trouble is, in order to keep power into weapons, I'm only able to do 130, which is way too slow. I'm closing in on him. I thought I'd almost see him then.
Target shields offline.
I did hit him then with the cannon. That's how it comes his shields went offline so fast.
Target destroyed.
I thought that was me, but no. Once again, in this high intensity conflict zone, the only enemy ship here is the Dreadnought. This Dreadnought hasn't even got a name either. Looks like all of the other Eranin fighters are Cobras. Mind you, I suppose you wouldn't really expect too many Anacondas to arrive out here. There's at least one fighter out here. Oh, that was too close. The reason why it was so close is because it's a bloody Dreadnought that I'm circling when I should be trying to get to that other fighter, which is now almost certainly going to be destroyed before I can even get there. No, he took a friendly out. I can't even find this fucking enemy ship, let alone try and blow him up. Let's get around the other side of this epoxy bloody thing so I can actually see it. There's now a few more enemy ships in the area. Let's see what we can do. Another federal fighter. Okay, that's one down. Another debris hitting my ship. Another federal fighter. See if we can deal with this bastard.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, who's this out here? Another one. Is that all they're sending out now?
Target destroyed.
Got you. There's an enemy ship that seems to be moving pretty quick, so I'm guessing he's quite close to me. Yes, he is. It's another epoxy. These things are like irritating little mosquitoes.
Target destroyed.
And this thing dealt with. And now we're back to just this one ship out here. There are an awful lot of rail guns being fired out here, I'll tell you that. No matter what a commander's doing, he's never too busy for a cup of tea. Okay, a couple more enemy ships have arrived. I think that's one. It is. Completely ballsing this up, but not as much as he did. I had a horrible feeling he was going to fucking do that. An eagle.
Target shields offline. Under attack.
Yeah, I can take the shields offline, but I can't do much after that. These things are so bloody fast and so bloody manoeuvrable that trying to do anything more is bloody awkward until some fucking... Oh, okay, I thought they were going to take him out before me, but no. The trouble is that there are so many friendlies in the area that trying to take out an enemy ship before another one comes along and steals the kill from you is bloody awkward. I think I've got this cunt. Yeah, I have.
Target destroyed.
There's another one flying around here. I think that's him. It is. There's another eagle.
Target shields offline.
Oh, you tosser. That's it. Come back here. He's running, I think. Yeah, he's just gone out of range. He's coming back into range. He obviously does want someone leading. Where's he gone? There he is. I can't fucking see him around when he's in front of the planet. I think I got him. Yeah, I did. I'm starting to recognise that fanfare as meaning that I've destroyed the ship that I'm targeting. Cobra Mark 3. Way out of range now. These eagles are doing more damage to my shields than I usually get when I'm around Eranin. Those Cobras moving way out of range. I've got no chance. Oh, here we go. Bollocks. Yeah, even with my boosters on, I still can't catch him. So let's see what I can do with these new guys who have just turned up. Fighter. There's a Cobra there. Okay. You are not out of range at all, are you? You fucking arsehole. Keeping you in my sights until you are in range. Come on, 3 km, he must be in range, he is. Going too quickly, I can't move fast enough. Now I can, but is he now? Yeah, he's now running.
Target shields offline. Under attack.
Oh, is he ramming me? Oh, he tried to. I think by slowing down as much as I did, it meant that he couldn't do as much damage. He's weakened my shield significantly, but that is all he's done.
Target destroyed.
That's him down. Right, now there's another one in the area here. Who are you? This is an eagle. Well, it's no good. I've got to put something into systems. So weapons are now a bit on the low side, but I've got to get my shields to somehow recharge. He's staying out of range too easily. I'm going to have to try and reduce the...
Warning, temperature.
Jesus Christ.
Under attack.
This is the trouble with the Eagles, like, because they are so much more manoeuvrable than this thing I'm in, which can barely bloody turn.
Target shields offline.
Fucking arsehole. He's down to 2% hull, that means he's going to be destroyed by this other ship before I can turn.
Target shields
Okay, he'll
online.
get his shields back online before I can turn then. Tosser.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
I got that one, but I have no idea how I managed to get it because my weapons were overheating like fuck only knows what. And I'm now quite some way from the conflict zone. That's my heat skyrocketing again. Right, doesn't seem to be much in the way of enemy vessels other than the dreadnought out here. Let's see if I can charge my shields up a bit before any more smaller ships turn up. It's not looking very promising. But then I really don't want them to arrive too soon. I would prefer to be in better shape to deal with them. Now I'm getting there. The third shield layer is now charging. As soon as I say that, it looks like one has just arrived. Oh no, it's one of mine. But they're not. Another Cobra. That's almost certainly two of them. Jesus Christ, he's out of range already.
Warning.
Turned
Under
around and
attack.
firing at me again. He obviously sees me as a bit of a threat. And you can't blame him. That was too close. By the time I turn, yeah look, he's fucking 3 kilometres away again. Full strength of weapons, I can't really do too much. His shields are extremely weak, but they're still up. God, look at this, I can hardly fucking move now. I am literally at the grinding halt trying to turn. That did help, that surely got him.
Target destroyed.
You fucker, who fucking did that? But it was you. Right, Eagle. Okay, let's go after you then. Constantly having to go a lot faster than I like, because it means my maneuverability is shocking.
Target shields offline.
Oh, I think that cannon blast got him.
Target
Yeah,
destroyed.
did. Nice. I'll take some of that. Right, there was an enemy ship around here. I think he's gone out of range. I can see him in the distance. He's so far out of range he's not even appearing on the scanner. It's not as if it's a distant target. Oh, okay, now that one's saying they're friendly, so it must have been a different one that I saw. Alright, fuck it, he can stay hiding out around there. Shields are not quite perfect, but they're getting better. I'm not going to charge us any more now because I've got nothing in the systems at all, and that ship that was behind me has turned up again. Where are you? There you are. What are you? Cobra again.
Target shields offline.
Constantly getting further and further away. Now he's turned back.
Under attack.
I think I got him. That was too close. Jesus Christ. There was no way I was going to be able to turn out of that in time, so if I hadn't blown him up, I was history. Okay, how many have I killed? 16. Let's try one more. It's another Cobra, way out of range. Let's try and get a bit closer. I'm not getting even remotely near him. I've closed the gap down to 5 kilometers, but he's still way out of range. Or he's in range of cannons. That cannon blast hit him. Blasting a cannon in that range was pure luck. I've got him. Sounds like I have.
Target destroyed.
Holy oh, okay. I was wondering what that was for a minute. This the fucking right, well, this Cobra looks like he's got half the Eranin fleet after him. No wonder he didn't last long. That's an enemy. What is it? An eagle. Trying to fine-tune my turning that I can't fire straight.
Target shields offline. Under attack.
He's only down to 50%. I think this one has got stronger armor field.
Target shields online. Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
Whoever this is, looks like a lot of people are leaving the mine.
Target
Someone
destroyed.
nick my kill, I'll nick yours. Looks like we are back to only the dreadnought in the area. I now have 1,108 kills. Well, I can live with that. I could bugger off now, but some more ships have turned up. That's a federal fire. If I can get in, because he'll be a piece of piss. If I can shoot him before any of these other cunts can come along and nick it from me. Yep, got that one.
Target destroyed.
I didn't want you, you fucking idiot. That's what I wanted. Another federal fire.
Target destroyed.
That wasn't intentional, but I'll certainly take it. Right. Oh, hang on. No, I don't want to go back to Chango Dock because well, I'm not going to get anything for my credit vouchers there. So I am buggering off and returning to Eranin, my home from home, whilst I'm still unable to return to the Empire. Bloody hell. Okay, I hope I can engage hyperdrive from here. Mind you, I'm mass locked because I'm so close to that bloody dreadnought. Get that out of the way. Send my heat up to 73 or whatever it was. It's always a good idea when you're about hyperspace. Right, temp is now in the low 50s. That'll do.
Drive charging.
It looks like it's going to say I need an escape velocity. No? Right.
4, 3.
Escape vector, I meant, not escape velocity. And it's welcome back to Eranin. I have used a lot more fuel here than I would have done in a regular Eranin sortie, so I wonder how much profit I'm going to make, if I'm going to make any at all. Well, it's nowhere near the highest number of kills I've ever got in a single sortie, but it wasn't just Federal fighters this time. At least it was a mix of Eagles and Cobras. You're not going to see any Vipers there, not while the Cobra is so cheap. I don't think you're going to see any Anacondas there yet. You might see them at the conflict zone, the low intensity conflict zone. I should have gone there before coming back actually. It's been a long time since I was here. Sure that's relatively close enough to yeah, do that. So I'll slow down. That's my idea of being central, is it? Get me docking mission sorted out. At the moment I'm coming in a bit too low. Now, this Eagle who seems to be far arsing about, I better hurry up. So right I'm going, I'm going to barge him out of the way. So my docking pad is way at the back, so he's lucky. Goodness. Bloody speed don't like plummet when you lie on landing gear. Usually I overshoot this time, or I'm too
Docking
early.
successful. Engines disengaged.
I didn't mean to knock my mic. Okay, let's see how much this has cost me in fuel. A fair bit, I thought. Okay, when I said a fair bit, I meant bugger all, 53. That's nothing. Only 34, that's so 87 in costs. I didn't get any damage, so okay, 7,000. It's not a lot. But that means I got 20, I think. Must be. just confirm that. Yep, I do. 1,110, so 20 kills on that one. Nowhere near as many as I get in the distress signal zone out here in Eranin, but that's because they send nothing but federal fighters. Here, at least I had a bit of a challenge with some Cobras and Eagles who are a lot tougher and a lot faster. They will get out of range way too quickly, as you saw. So, all in all, I'm quite pleased with getting 20 of them, especially as they were much better opponents. So anyway, that brings this video to an end, and this is Commander Lucosa doing his usual bit of signing off.